Come on, sing it with us. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. Choosing heaven. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. Choosing love. I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of love right now, singing, I'm choosing love today. Choosing joy. I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing joy today. I am walking the road of joy right now, singing, I'm choosing joy today. Choosing peace. I'm choosing peace today. I'm choosing peace today. I am walking the road of peace right now, singing, I'm choosing peace today. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love. I send my love into the heavens. Oh, and it returns to me. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. Joy. I send my joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the sea. I send my joy into the heavens, and it returns to me. Power. I send my power over the mountains. I send my power over the sea. I send my power into the heavens, and it returns to me. Peace. I send peace over the mountains. I send peace over the sea. I send peace into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens. Oh, and it returns to me. And it returns to me. And it returns to me.
Woo, let's give him a round of applause. Our CS band, Ken and Susan, we are so blessed by the music here, aren't we? Like, we are blessed. Yes, we are. Yes. Okay, welcome, everybody. Welcome to Centers for Spiritual Living, Colorado Springs. I am Reverend Marcia Arellano. I am your senior minister and your spiritual leader, and I am so blessed to be with you here today. We are a welcoming community. We welcome everyone, no matter where you are on your path, where your beliefs are, how you identify. You are more than welcome. You are honored and embraced and seen just as you are. And what a blessing that is. You know, we have this beautiful teaching that's about all love. And we get to celebrate in that together. So thank you for being here today. Do we have anybody for the first time? If you wouldn't mind raising your hand so we can recognize you and appreciate you. All right. Wonderful. Welcome. We honor, we appreciate, and we recognize you. Thank you for being with us today. You'll get a flower and more information. If you fill out your information card, you can hand it in to the Welcome Center after service. Thank you for being with us today. Okay, I want to take a second. I wasn't here last weekend. I was at Red Walk all weekend at a concert. And it was wild and fun and amazing and a lot to go to a 2-day concert. But it was sister time too. And how blessed am I to have sister time. So I want to thank Reverend Christine for doing the talk. And I want to thank Connie for presiding. And I also want to say what a picnic. I mean, like, wow, that outside service and that picnic, the energy just was amazing, all the way through to the water slide, to the dessert contest, to the bingo. I want to give a big thanks to our bingo crew for supporting that, for Wes being the brains behind it. And pulling it all together to have that big tent outside for us. It was incredibly special. I've had comments about doing that all the time. It would be amazing if we could, but the work that went into it. But we will definitely do something very similar again next year. Thank you to everybody that participated, that volunteered, that served on the committee, and that worked that day. It literally takes a community, and we have an amazing community to have that kind of a day. It was a very special day, so I just wanted to bring that into the space. And then I also want to bring something else into the space. We have 2 practitioners with us that met here, and they are celebrating their anniversary today. Michael and Jeanette Keeter, please stand up so we can recognize you. Stand up. Happy anniversary to you. 23 years. What a blessing. And what a blessing you both are to our community. We love and appreciate you. Happy anniversary. Oh, wow. The universe can only make that happen, right? The universe can only make that happen. I love that. I love that. Okay, I'll have to keep going with service. All right, so let us recognize our children. So can we have all of our children stand up? Children, teens, and also parents, grandparents. We want to bless you. We promise we won't make you do anything strange. We're just going to bless you. So let's say our blessing as we hold out our hands. We bless all the children in our community and the world. We love all the children. We know the truth of who they are. All children are unique expressions of God, and we are grateful to have children in our lives. And so it is. We have some amazing youth programs that Cassie oversees. If you'd like to go, you can go. There's Cassie right there in the back. If you'd like to stay, it's totally up to you. And welcome. We love our children. So now is the time that we love in this community. Please stand up and greet each other.
1, 2, 3.
Good morning. Oh, thank you. For Myrtle Fillmore, a co-founder of Unity, you are a child of God, and God's love for you is without end. God is love, and God is more willing to bless you than you are to receive those blessings. Your part is to learn how to receive. God has put into your soul wisdom, purity, truthfulness, love, kindness, gentleness. They are a part of you. And what you are to do is to have faith in your innate goodness. Realize that you already have all of these qualities. And the more you realize this, the greater will be your expression of them. And from our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes, in the Science of Mind textbook, spirituality is natural goodness. God is not a person. God is a presence personified in us. And spirituality is not a thing. It is the atmosphere of God's presence, goodness, truth, and beauty. Please join me in prayer. Please join me at the beginning of this invocation with a Celtic version of the Lord's Prayer. Holy One beyond all names, eternal wellspring, may love rise again in us today with food for every table, shelter for every family, and reverence for every life. Forgive us in our failing in love, and free us from all falseness, that the light of our souls may shine, and the strength of our spirits endure. For earth and all its people, this day, tonight, and forever. Holy One, beyond all names, eternal wellspring. That is my recognition, my re-knowing of the thing itself this morning. It is all the divine qualities that come before us: gentleness, kindness, love, trust, hope, faith, and courage. All of that is within the essence, the vibration, and the frequency of the thing itself. And I am of it, and I stand here willing to receive all of its blessings and declare all of its qualities as my own. And through an impartial law that responds to everyone equally, everyone who gives that consent this morning, each one of us is enveloped and imbued with spirit expressing those qualities. The Center for Spiritual Living in Colorado Springs this morning is that essence, is that vibration, is that frequency. It brings forth all of those qualities. Each one of us at the very same moment, receiving and giving blessing, giving and then receiving blessing. We are it this Sunday morning. We are it in the vibration of the music and in the vibration of the lyrics to the songs. We are it in the hugs and the smiles and the laughter of the children. We are it in everyone who has said yes. And most definitely, we experience its expression through Reverend Michelle's words this morning. Reverend Michelle's words, as we create a world that values all of who I am, who you are, and who we are. Because you know what? Spirit values each one of us in wholeness and perfection. And so I am grateful for this Sunday morning, for this glorious, beautiful service. grateful to know that the light of our souls shines and the strength of our spirits endure today and forevermore. And so I release the word into law, knowing that it is already done because the law says yes, and Spirit whispers it's love. And we seal and create this service by saying together, and so it is. Thank you.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you'll feel no hurt and no sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place, heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares for joyful giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel fear or dread. We stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. So make a better world. Let's make a better world. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. And the dream we were conceived in will reveal a joyful face. And the world we once believed in will shine again in grace. Then why do we keep strangling life, wound the earth and crush its soul? Though it's plain to see this is heavenly, be God's glow. We could fly so high, let our spirits never die. In my heart, I feel that you are all my family. Create a world with no fear. Together we'll cry happy tears. See the nations turn their swords into sherry. We could really get there if you cared enough for the living. Let's make a little space and make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and
care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me.
There are
People dying, if you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me.
there
God, people dying, if you care enough for the living,
make a better place for you
and for me.
you and for
Make a better place,
you and
make a
for
better place,
you and for
better
me.
place for
You
you and for me.
So good. Well, that was the talk. Everybody can go home now. That was such an incredible lead way into it. Thank you all. Yeah, wonderful. All right. So this is a big talk title, right? It was funny, I was talking to my older sister about it, and she's like, okay, if you guys could just take care of that, that'd be great. I was like, okay, we're on it. So creating a world that values all of who we are. Creating a world that values all of who we are. Regardless, right? And I believe there is an uprising for love right now, which is absolutely beautiful to see, and creating a world that works for all. And so, how do we do that? So the contemplative thought around this is, how do we create a world that works for everyone and all of creation? To create a world that works for everyone and all creation, we must create a world that values all of who we are. Right? That inner and outer. This may sound simple, but it's not easy. We live in a world that seems full of division and strife, yet we have the tools to work towards a more inclusive, just, equitable world where everyone has a place to belong. And isn't that what we all want, is a place to belong? Right? We all belong here. We are a family. We are a spiritual family, and what an incredible blessing that is. And to take a stand for love. So awakening, we are awakening. You know, that is the spiritual path, right? We're awakening. We're on a journey. And we awaken more and more as we get more and more real with ourselves and with spirit and with life. And as we move to the inner and we wake up, and we love all the parts of ourselves, even when we blow out our tires, even when I blow out my tires. And I still love all the parts of myself. And as we love and create those bridges inside of us to all the parts of ourselves and give compassion and love to ourselves, we take that out into the world, right? We take that out. So Adrienne Brown writes, we create the patterns of our society through our choices and beliefs and practices. Wow, right? Like, talk about self-responsibility. You know, and it is so much, you know, I think, and some of the people that they've featured this month in the talks, because the theme for this month for CSL is whole no matter what. And the theme for the year is open at the top. So we've been following that. Reverend Christine talked last week about all you need is love, seeing the divinity in each other. And then I talked the week before about the inner outer. And the week before that, about no bad parts. And now this is the final week of this theme, is creating a world that works for all. And that includes us, and it comes from within us. And another author that was representative was Prentice Hemphill, who is just an amazing being. but really they are an advocate for that healing within and taking it without. And sometimes that can sound like, oh, okay, easy peasy. I'm just going to do it in and it's going to come out, but it's not always easy peasy. And for some of us it might be, and for some of us it's not, because a part of our continuous awakening is, of course, it's the love and it's the connections and it's the community and it's the joy and beingness together and the friends and family and joy and goodness. But it's also sometimes when our mirror gets rubbed, like Rumi talks about. When our mirror gets rubbed, it gets polished. And when we get rubbed, we get polished. And when we get rubbed, we can take that sacred pause and know that we can step deeper into our heart, or we cannot, right? Or we can step back and be like, or we can do both. It's like a cha-cha, right? Like life can be a bit of a cha-cha. But coming back to that place of love and compassion, I read something this morning about, like, when somebody is attacking or really upset, it's not personal. It's a cry for love, you know, and knowing that as we continue to move into our awakening, there's a great quote from Ernest Holmes that talks about that, our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes. It's a long one, but it's worth it, so bear with me. We know by intuition that there is something beyond what we have so far consciously experienced in this world. Poets have sung of it, and there are moments in our lives, there are moments in the lives of all when the veil seems thin between, and we almost enter the heavenly state. And we could even say as far as we enter the heavenly state, right? We feel this sense of unconditional love, the sense of oneness. The first time I felt it was in Yosemite. And I was looking at one of their outlooks there, like that. You go to Yosemite, you know there's a God. There's like no question, some of the most beautiful places in the world. And it's like God showing off, you know, God is like showing off. And it didn't last very long, but I was never the same. Because it was this love that was beyond any words, it was beyond any conditions, it was just pure unconditional love. So that's the heavenly state. This is the meaning of coming to oneself. We are still in the awakening state. We have not yet consciously entered the state of perfect wholeness. We know that such a state is reality, and that we shall yet attain this reality. And I think on our journeys, we spiral up. And so we get closer and closer, and sometimes we experience it in that state of knowing spirit in, through, and around us. Nothing can dislodge this inner and intuitive perception from our mentality. We know it as certainly as we know that we live. This is God in us knowing himself, knowing herself. I'm going to add himself, herself. We are awakening to the realization that the universe is perfect and complete. It gives, it is love, it is good, and wills only good to all alike. I'm going to add that to the newsletter. So, because I really have probably read it 10 times. And every time I read it, I feel it flows through me in a deeper place in reading that. Like it is, in this world, everything is, and my yoga teacher gave me some great inspiration. And she quoted one of the mystics about how the universe, and I have a quote in here about it, is rigged in our favor. And it's from Rumi, and it's all of it, you know, and she went on to talk about no matter what's taking place in our life, to see, even if we're challenged by what's taking place, or we stub our toe, or I fall on a hike, or we, whatever it might be, it's all rigged in our favor. And when we can start seeing more and more from those lenses, we can move through those challenges with more grace and compassion, because they're rubbing our mirror to shine even brighter. Once you make, this is one of my favorites, this is like I could just say this all day long. Once you make a decision, the universe conspires. It's not like just this airy-fairy thing. It is conspires to make it happen. And I believe it's that soul decisions that we make within, that we are so ready to make and step into, that we really feel that universe coming in and conspiring to make it happen. And I believe that's why I'm here today, because the universe conspired to make it happen for me. And I wanted to share a little bit about my growth journey that fits into all of this. And I was feeling it last weekend, too, as I was out of my comfort zone quite a bit. And also, I was so aligned with the universe at the same time. Because the logistics of Red Rock and going to concerts to Red Rock Amphitheater, right? Like, you got all the stairs and you got all the people. We had 10,000 people there. First time seeing this band, it's String Cheese Incidents, which is like a jam band, right? And I went with a group of people that are like, we get in line at 3. So we can sit up for like, they are committed. They follow them. They've got this group that follows them around the U.S. and even globally. So they've got this incredible, strong following. And in this jam bandness is love. And so you're in, I'm in Red Rock, and a lot of you have, I'm sure, experienced this, and you're all moving, and you can feel this energy going out. 10,000 people moving for love, moving for inclusivity, moving for connectedness and oneness, and being that presence. It's so incredibly powerful. So I'm in this state, and I am so like, I feel spirit, I feel it all. And then this guy in front of me, like literally right in front of me, starts smoking. And it's blowing right in my face. So I'm trying to like let it go, right? And I'm like moving my arms, and then it'll come back, and then I'll let it go. But that's the universe. It's rubbing my mirror. My sister even saw me going like this. And I didn't say anything, because it's just, I'm in that area, right? I'm in that happens in that venue. And so then I had to let it go again. And then I'm there as the older sister. So I got the older sister energy. So I got to keep an eye on where my sisters are. It's just natural for me. And so I'm balancing that too, but I'm also in the places of feeling this unconditional love. And that is life. And the more that I know that life is rigged in my favor, that life is rigged in our favor, the more and more I can let it go and come back to a place of love. And I felt that moving here too, like it was bumpy at first. And it was the experience that gave me a greater awakening, and I was ready for the experience. And so being here and helping care with my mom and spend time with her and my sister and my nieces, there's been more challenges. There's been more frustration sometimes in how we're scheduling and moving and doing, and because it's expanded, I had this little bubble in Ashland that was a little Michelle bubble that I went out with my friends and I did my things, but my bubble got so much bigger when I moved here, which brought a greater awakening to me. Because being in that space, I've learned more compassion. And I wouldn't have experienced it unless I experienced it, right? We don't fully embody something unless we experience it. So the more we continue to push ourselves out of our comfort zones, the more that we get to experience greater expansion inside of ourselves. And as we experience it, because we can think it, Oh, it's all love. We've got all the sayings here, which are divine and perfect. Let go, let God. It's all love. Move from that place. But if you really break those down, ooh, those are deep and wide. To fully love, regardless, to fully surrender to the universe, that's a big calling. And so coming here, it's expanded who I am. And then coming to the center has expanded who I am. And that is a beautiful thing. And it had to be all the mixture of all the things that brought me back to my center, that helped me grow and helped me appreciate. And boy, I appreciated when he put that cigarette out. I appreciated when I had an eye on both of my sisters and knowing that they were both good because they were on opposite ends of me. And then being able to talk to them afterwards and saying, I am always an older sister. I'm going to keep an eye on you, and I love you. And that's a good thing. But the universe works on us. And the more and more we say yes to the universe shows up for us in so many ways. In some ways, is rainbows, butterflies, and beautiful sparkles. And we feel this love that is beyond any words. And some of it is the rub. Some of it is the rub. And the rub is just as powerful as the sparkles and the rainbows and the butterflies, because it continues to expand us. And it shows me my blind spot sometimes. I think it does that for all of us. So this is a quote from Joan, I can't really say her name very well, Chichester. I know I didn't do it well. She's actually been interviewed by Oprah Winfrey, and she is a nun. She is phenomenal, but she's mystic. She's a mystic. To be enlightened is to care more about cultivating depth in life than simply expanding the breadth of it. It is easy to collect experiences. It is crucial to understand the meaning of them. Right? For me, it took me a couple days to process my weekend. It was an amazing weekend, but there was so much that was going on. I needed some time to process it. I needed to see my lessons and blessings and all the things that go on. And that's a part of the integration as spiritual beings. And as we do that more and more for ourselves, we can take that into our relationships. One of my sisters wasn't very grateful for my older sister energy, and really didn't necessarily like me checking on her. And we had a beautiful clearing a couple days ago that Spirit gave us because I was able to process. I was able to see her perspective. She was able to see my perspective. And we could move back to love, knowing it was all coming from love. Okay, so a part of this inner outer is being able to be in relationships with others and having boundaries. As we learn new ways of being in relationship, it is important to set boundaries. And that's Prentice Hemphill, and that's who I was talking about. They write about boundaries are the distance at which I can love you and me simultaneously. I just love that. I can love you and me simultaneously. Boundaries, they wrote, are how we shelter our authenticity, our real selves, and they are essential as we build relationships with one another. Because so much about this is showing up authentically, is knowing that we belong and knowing that we can be our authentic selves out in the world. And the more and more we do that, and more that we build a relationship, and more that we have these connections and sometimes clearing talks, whatever that may be, we're all walking each other home, right? We're all in this together. We're all in this space together. And then Ernest Holmes, the universe holds nothing against us. No matter how many mistakes we have made, we are still perfect beings within, and the within may become the without. if we will carefully train ourselves to listen to the inner voice of truth, which speaks to us in our moments of quietness and solitude. We had that meditation experience. We actually have somebody here for the first time that went to our meditation experience. And it was beautiful. It was myself, it was Michael and Jeanette Keeter, it was Connie Martin, it was Andrea, and it was Marcia. And we gave a potpourri of meditations to help us move into that space. And Rebecca and I talked also about bringing something in monthly here and bringing the meditation into the sanctuary to really be in that space of listening. That voice is always there, right? The voice is always there. So for us to be in that space, to continue to be in that space of listening, allows us to take that from the inner to the outer and to ground ourselves in spirit. I was at a birthday party for my nieces yesterday at 11 Mile Canyon. It was busy, and kids and river and snacks and dogs, and I ended up just going on a hike by myself, and I sat on a rock and meditated for like 5 minutes, and the rock overlooked the river and the mountains and the rocks in the background. I was blessed by the divine, but it took those 5 minutes to go inward. And sometimes it's a pause, right? Sometimes it's a deep breath to allow us to come back to our heart spaces. Your roots determine what your life produces. I like that because I think of our roots as our inner, and I also think of them as our grounding, right? Our inner, because Reverend Michael Beckwith talks about this, that it's so much about us being a beneficial presence in this world, right? So we can sit on mountaintops and meditate, and that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. But being a beneficial presence in all we do, what a blessing that is. And that comes from, I believe, that grounding and that rootedness. It's rigged, everything in your favor. Rumi says it way better than I do. It is rigged, everything in your favor. Like my sister and I were just ruminating on that. And she called me the next morning. She's like, what'd she say again about rigged? And like we talked it out again, that the universe is rigged in our favor. I mean, we got to see that with Susan and Michael and Jeanette anniversary. They didn't know, she didn't know it was their anniversary. She sang at their wedding. That is the universe rigged in our favor. Like that, whew, I can feel that deeply in my heart. And it happens so much. I'm at Red Rock. There are 10,000 people. It's a metaphysical library in Ashland, a block from my house. I know the coordinator really well. She's amazing, committed person to the community. She moved to Utah. I'm sitting on my little bench. I look back, and she is here, right next to me, touch my arm. Nikki from Ashland. 10,000 people. I mean, what are the odds? What are the odds? And she wants to connect spiritually when she comes here to visit her son. So we exchange numbers. But that's the universe in action. Like in the more, like Einstein talks about, right? Either everything is a miracle or it isn't. And there are so many miracles when we are awake to them. And I get to live that here with you. I get to live that here with my mom and my family. There are so many when we're awake to them. Okay, this is from Rabbi Jonathan Sacks. I like this. It fits into the rigged. There is no life without a task, no person without a talent, no place without a fragment of God's light, waiting to be discovered and redeemed, no situation without its possibility of its sanctification, no moment without its call. No moment without its call. Wow. Living from that space, right? Like, that's awakening. That's awakening. You know, and knowing that the universe is rigged in our favor, and being able to bring that in and being able to bring that out. And showing up as a place of love is what the world needs now. Is love, sweet love. And that, I believe, helps us love all the condition. It helps us love all the parts inside of us. It helps us love the parts outside of us, even though we might not always like them all the time. And the other visual I got was a lotus. This is my sister and I processing again after yoga. So lotus flower grows in muck, ick. And it gets soot on it. But it's always this beautiful, beautiful flower. And that is who each of you are. That is who all of us are. That flower, that beautiful lotus flower, is all of us. We're all divine beings. And so sometimes it's seeing past the soot and seeing the flower. It's the namaste. The divine in me sees the divine in you. And as we do that, all the soot seems to dissipate, and we see the lotus flower. And this is one of my faves, our closing slide. This is from Pema Chodron. You are the sky. Everything else, it's just the weather. No, Patty, that's good. This is one of my faves, and I love Pema Chodron. She's a Buddhist nun. And you are the sky. Everything else is just weather. You are the lotus flower. You are so divine and beautiful and right and perfect and powerful and infinite. You are that. And allowing ourselves to continue to connect to that and bring that out into the world. What a blessing that is. Because what the world needs now is love, sweet love. So with that, I say thank you and namaste. Namaste. Let's move into prayer. So knowing that Spirit moves in, through, and around each of us. Spirit moves in, through, and around all of us. Mother, Father, God is in, through, and around the universe. And we are that. We are the cosmos in action. We are divine love. We are unconditional peace and harmony and oneness and joy. And we are aligned to that as we take that out into the world and we allow ourselves to fill up in that space. Knowing that as we move in these spaces of love, that we are creating a world that works for everyone. And we continue in this authenticity, this divine authenticity, that is such a beautiful, beautiful thing, this uniqueness of each individual divine footprint. Knowing it is all God, that it is all right now, and it is all creating a world that works for all. And this I give great, great, great thanks, seeing the divinity in the lotus flowers. It is good, it is God, it is now, it is done, and together we say, and so it is, and so it is.
Am I strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone, and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up.
Woo, woo, woo. Let's give him a round of applause. Yeah. That is like the exclamation on the talk. And I never want that song to end. I just wanted to keep going. So good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. All right. So now is the time that we move into our gracious giving. So our gracious giving is a tithe that we give out into the community, and it comes from all of your tithes. Oh, we want to do the offering first. Listen, I'm just going to keep going. Offering, yeah, we're just going to ad-lib it all. Spirit took over. Spirit must have some reason. Okay, now is the time for our offering. See how imperfectly perfect I am, right? Imperfectly perfect. Okay, so with our offering, I'd like you to feel the energy of the power of circulation. The receiving, the giving, and the receiving. Hold your gift to your heart. And those that give automatically, hold your hands or your fake dollar to your heart and repeat the affirmation after me. I joyfully celebrate the flow of God through me. I am grateful for receiving and giving to my spiritual community. I give thanks, always knowing God is my source. And so it is. And so it is.
Give me love, give me love, give me peace on earth. Give me light, keep me free from birth. Give me hope, help me cope with this heavy load. Trying to touch and reach you with heart and soul. My Lord, please take hold of my hand, that I might understand. Won't you please, oh, won't you give me love, give me love, give me peace on earth. Give me light, keep me free from birth. Give me hope, help me cope with this heavy load. Trying to touch and reach you with heart and soul. My Lord. Give me love, give me peace on earth. Give me life, keep me free from birth. Give me hope, help me cope with this heavy load. Trying to touch and reach you with heart and soul. Give me love, give me peace on earth. Give me trying to touch and reach you with heart and soul. My Lord.
Woo, woo, woo. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Susan, Ken, our CSL band, let's give them all another round of applause. Woo! Okay, guess what? Now is the time for gracious giving. You got it, you got it. All right, Patty.
There was only two, so I chose one. Whoops, I don't have my glasses.
Okay, I'll take it. Sleep in Heavenly Peace. Wow, what a name. Sleep in Heavenly Peace builds and delivers beds and bedding supplies to children who sleep on the floor. Bedlessness is a little-known national struggle affecting the poor. Sleep in Heavenly Peace offers a solution for many. Gary Miller, thank you. Wow, what an organization. That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you for nominating that. Wow, beautiful. All right, so I'm going to say a few words about our practitioners. If there's anything on your heart, please meet with the practitioner after service for a 5-minute miracle. As soon as you move into solution, you're already in it. And you move into that when you ask for prayer. Our practitioners are divine, spiritual beings who hold the highest watch for you. And they have heart and soul, and they know your highest good. So if something's on your heart, don't hesitate. Also, I wanted to say Sacred Arts is after service today. We've got Renee, we've got Jackie, and Wes, so it should be amazing. It'll be down in the celebration hall. All right, I'm going to call the practitioners up as we do closing, and I'm just going to know the highest good as I say a quick prayer that Spirit is moving in, through, and around each of us as we create this world that works for all. And what a beautiful teaching that we get to experience that is all about creating a world that works for all, that is good, that it is God, that it is all right now in the divine light, love, harmony, peace, oneness, and connection. I release this knowing that it is done, whole and complete. Together we say, and so it is. And please stand for the closing.
For years I would talk about how I wanted to change the world, but I always left it up for someone else to do. And I finally realized I needed to take a stand, and that by changing my thinking, I could change my life.